everybody. This is Carol with CarolJo's. I have an online jewelry and accessory business, and we do all kinds of things here. I am live tonight on YouTube and TikTok, and I am just waiting to get everybody in. Hi, Joya. So TikTok and YouTube let everybody know that I'm live, and I'm just waiting for them to let everybody know I'm live. And tonight, Joya says, hi, YouTubers. I gotta find my scissors. Hoo-hoo. I'm here. I'm a minute or two late. I know. Oops, that's the wrong pair of scissors. I was grabbing some beads so I could work on beads while we have chat night. Well, hello, Miss Nirvana. And it's funny you use those words. That's what my, hi, she lifts, my Buttercup calls people. She doesn't call them people. She calls them humans. So I'm sorting out some beads here. I don't know if I'm going to bring these on Saturday. I think I might. They are a resin bead. Let's see what colors we have here. I'm trying to grab one of each color. I think there's 6. There might be 7. There's a pink too. Okay, I got all the colors. Hi, Steph. So these are all the colors. So, and they came in a big bag of 200, and I got 2 bags of them. So I'm going to sort them out by colors. So that's what I'm going to work on while we do chat night tonight. So on TikTok, I go live 7 days a week. And 2 of them are chat nights, 2 are tutorials, 1 is bead sale, 1 is selling jewelry. And I might have said 7 nights. I go 7 times. Ooh. Wow, you're lucky. I don't know, Miss Rose. It's the joys of TikTok. So that's what I do here on TikTok. Yeah, I would have too. And then on YouTube here, I go live 4 days a week at most times. It's on my chat nights and my tutorial times. So that is what the schedule is. And tonight it is a chat night. So I work while we chat, and the chatting means you guys get to ask me any questions that you want. So go ahead and in the chats, either here on YouTube or on TikTok, go ahead and just send over your questions about jewelry making, running a small business, anything you like. And most of them I do answer. I'm an open book to help you guys learn and grow. Ooh, that does not sound like joy at all, Miss Lolly. I feel for you. So I am sorting the big bag of beads. So like when I get bags that are mixed, they come like this. And I sort them out by the color so that I can know what I have of each color. If it were a small bag, and I would just say, okay, I'm going to say, here they are per, a mix. No, I did not see your comment about Friday. Let me go back and see if I missed it. Oh, I just saw it. Okay. And Friday is going to be a jewelry concert, I was going to say there, a jewelry night. But you know what? You have fun at that symphony. I love going to the symphony. We do have one in Sioux Falls, and I've been to it a few times. Totally get, we all have a life outside of TikTok. Put those there. Thank you, Julie, for the heart me. So what kind of questions do you guys have for tonight? You guys need to let me know what we want to talk about. That just reminded me of the Toby Keith song. I want to talk about me. Want to talk about I. Want to talk about number 1. I can't sing it. Oh yeah, so you'll make, and you might not make it, but it'll be a fun night, and that's what it's all about. I'm excited for you. So does anybody even on YouTube, do you guys have questions? You guys can go ahead and put anything you would like in the chat that's appropriate. And what I mean appropriate is if it's related to jewelry making or small businesses, go ahead and put it in there. Or just how your day went. We're okay talking about our days. It's Valentine's Day, everybody. And I forgot to say Happy Valentine's Day. And I also forgot to say, oh, you guys did it all on your own. You guys got us those 10 shares already there on TikTok. And we got to 1.9 so far without me saying anything. Thank you, everybody. Once we get to the 2K or the 10K, we will be doing a giveaway of jewelry or bead soup. I do have some bead soup still left. I do not have 7-strand wire. I can get it. I just don't have it. And I don't know when they have not opened up yet, even though it is after the 13th, because they said they would be closed through the 13th. So I'm waiting for them to patiently open up. Hey, this bag has yellow even. So we even now have yellow. So you remember that necklace and earring set that we made the that with? I got beads that were like that. And I'm going to keep some of them for myself. And I am going to sell some of them. I don't know if I'm going to sell them on Saturday or not, but I have a plan for them. Oh, thank you, Grammy, for the heart me. Okay. So I'm wondering, and see, their website said the 13th, but their website hasn't been updated. So that's why I was like, because I went out there today to look for something, and I'm like, okay, I just need to wait a little bit longer. It'll be okay. I don't need to buy. That's what my husband says. I have enough beads. I knew, and for us, we actually, okay, so I don't know what Gorgonia beads are. I have never seen them. I've never heard them talked about until we were with Zuli. And I don't know if they are or not. These are, what they are called on there is resin beads. And I don't have a full description unless I would get online and look it up really quick. Ooh, that's a different color. That's the black. And so I would have to go look. Yep, and these are a resin bead. So they've got the shell or the white part, and that's why I think they would be, but they don't call them that. They just call them resin. I do have split rings. I just don't know if I have any in stock right now. I'd have to look. What size are you looking for, Steph? Thank you, Yas Crafty Creations, for the follow. So I would say, okay then. So yeah, so I'll have some of these. I'm not going to have, I have 400 of the beads without counting them. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. But I'm going to keep some because I have a project in mind for them. Uh-huh. But then they mix the resin in there. Oh, and then resin. Okay, I was just reading the crushed coral. Got it. Hello, person that I don't know your name. Thank you. We do all kinds of things with beads here. We do creating jewelry, accessories, and all kinds of fun things. We have chat nights. We have tutorial nights. We have, and that's what we do over here on YouTube. And then on TikTok, I do bead sales and jewelry sales also. So I'm live on 2 different devices right now, or 2 different social medias. Hi, Rosie. That's funny, Joya. I don't have very many of the large hole glass. They're few and far between. Doesn't mean I can't get them. I just don't sell them very often, because when I think of large glass beads, I usually think of the, when you do the hemp knots and that type of stuff, or you use the hemp to tie knots in it, the macrame. What do you use the large glass beads for? Can I ask, just so then I can figure out if I can get something that you would like? Because I'm always up to getting beads for you guys. You can ask these. And I don't know, Steph, if I saw what size split rings that you wanted. I didn't see that in the chat. Did you put that in there? And then if it's, are you looking for stainless steel, silver plated, gold plated, the antique bronze, antique gold, gunmetal? I'm trying to think of what other options there are. But I have sold lots of different of the, I think I'm out of gunmetal right now. I like almost positive I'm out. The prices are a 10-gram bag. Can you say my name? It's Ari Likes Nutella. There are lots and lots of choices for those. Oh, great. I like to hear that, Grammy. It's hard to get the cat's eye, and I have been buying the cat's eye as much as I possibly can. On the split rings, I usually do, it is normally the 6mm split rings, and then the different types of the metals, and they are 10-gram bag, I believe, or 4-gram bag. I can't remember, for like $1.50, I think. I don't remember the prices off the top of my head, but that's how I sell them, is by the gram. Okay, and I usually use 6mm for my bracelets and necklaces. And you're talking to like put the closure on it when it's like a wire. If that's the case, that's what size I use. Okay, let me write that down. I'll look and see what I have. Okay, got that written down. Yeah. It just probably won't be in Saturday's live that I'm doing on Zulie's. So it will be after that. And then, so Saturday we got Zulie's, and then Tuesday I'm doing some things, and I might have some jump rings and split rings in that one. If not, it will be Friday night. But I can get those for you. Or I can see what I've got. How about that? I'll see what I got. I'm not going to guarantee. Any other requests? For beads? And I have an entire area full of beads right now, so I need to get through them all. Not this Friday night, next Friday night, the 23rd. Hi, Katie. Oh, thank you, Rosie. I appreciate your kind words. All right. These are, oh, it is going great. How about yours? For me, my husband and I, we don't take Valentine's Day as like we have to do anything special. We went out for supper last night, and then tonight we just got pizza. We're changing down our we have a level that has 3 bedrooms on it in our house, and we're changing around the bedrooms and getting new furniture for some of the rooms. So we were moving furniture today. Okay, yes, I've had this 6mm. And I don't know if I have more. I'll have to, I really honestly don't think. I have not, with the supplier that I go through, been able to get the Italian beads. Hi, Tara. We're all good. We are all good. I have this, this will be one of the bead caps that I'll have on Saturday. I have looked and I haven't been able to get the true Italian ones. 2, 4, 6, 10. And then I have another one, and that other one I did put you down for some, Joya. How are you doing there, Miss Tara? Yep, I know what you're saying. And I didn't get the 6mm, the 6mm this time. I got the bigger one so that we could make tassels. That's a cheap date night. Sam's Club is cheap. But we ended up, we had enough points that we just did Casey's Pizza. Thank you for the tater and love. Thank you, Tara, for sharing on Facebook. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rose. I love that tater and love. I don't know what I'm going to do when he goes bye-bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. Yep. I think he's the cutest. Maybe we can get a cute leprechaun. Yes, we actually are getting snow right now. So it wasn't fun to go pick up our pizza, but we had enough Casey rewards that our pizza was free. Gotta love that. Thanks for the heart puffs and the ice cream cones. I also like those two too. There's some of them that I'm just like, about, but those are 3 that I like. Okay, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. Someone asked about a bead and I didn't look. I'm going to go back in the chat here. And I don't have my backup account. Is it pronounced elation beads? Julie, is that how you pronounce it? A-L-A-S-H-A-N. I will look it up. Because that does not... She is really good. I did not find out how the Valentine's Day party went. Because I talked to her mom before she got out of school. So we do need to find that out. And we'd already given her her Valentine's present early. Because I got her some socks, Valentine's socks, that I wanted her to wear them today. So I had to give her present early. And then she got some stuff so that she could make animals. She loves animals. Loves animals. And so we got her these little animals that you can decorate. So that is what we gave her for Valentine's Day. Nothing big. Something crafty, because, you know, the Oma has to give her crafty stuff. But we can't give her slime or glitter. Mom's rule. It's an agate. Okay, I'm going to write that down. I will look. Yeah, she'll already tell you that she's going to be. And it's not, this is how she says it. It is the funniest way, I think, of a child to say it. So it would have been 2 years ago in December. My mother-in-law asked Buttercup, what do you want to be when you grow up? We're all in the car. We were going to go look at Christmas lights. And from the back of the vehicle, Buttercup says, I want to be a pet doctor or an animal doctor. You know, the fancy word, veterinarian. That's what I'm going to be. Just like dead, like that's just what it is. It was pretty funny. We were all laughing because, you know, the big word, the fancy word. She cracked us all up. So yeah, so we're thinking, and so we've been looking at like her classes. Yes, she is only in 2nd grade. Yes, she can change her mind, but we're looking at what kind of classes and where she needs to like spend her time studying in to make it so that it'll work for her. All right, 10, 20, 30, 40, 52. Yep, they are. They will tell you just like it is. So, yep. I gotta figure out how many of these I need to keep for the project I'm working on. And what colors. And then I will sell what I don't use. I just don't know if it'll be Saturday or not. So who's all going to be able to come to Zulie's live on Saturday? Who's all planning on it? How about that? She has been on hers. Yep. All right, Rosie. Yep, they do not. And she says it's not about the money. She will already tell you that. She'll tell you it's about the love of the animal. Okay. You're just going to be a tap, tap, tapper. Where are we at? We're at 7K. I was like, where are we at? Can we give away yet? Yeah. Well, Saturdays is your other social day. So, Elizabeth, do you guys have snow today too? Did you get it before us? Because it started, I think, in Central. Is the way I heard it on the news. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 58. Okay. Did it, because it's like ground blizzarding like here. It wasn't fun driving to go get our pizza, I'll tell you that. I didn't drive. I just rode in the vehicle. I was supposed to work full day in the office, and I came home at lunch hour because I didn't want to drive, because for us, hi Steph, for us, it was starting at the 5 o'clock hour. Joya, we'll share. Oh, hi. Is it Treya? Is that how you pronounce it? We are a community here of doing different things here on TikTok. I am live both on TikTok and on YouTube tonight. We do bead sales once a week. I sell jewelry once a week. Tria. Okay, thank you, Tria. And then Friday night, I go back and forth between bead and jewelry. This Friday night, it will be jewelry. Twice a week, we do tutorials on how to make jewelry. And twice a week, we do chats. And tonight is a chat night. So I'm not one that's like sell, 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 sell. I want to have fun and interact with you guys and help you guys out. So if you would love to follow, go ahead, follow. Thank you, Nina, for the follow. And come back. I go live Monday through a Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. I go live sometime in Friday afternoons after 12:30 with jewelry. And this week it's going to be 5 o'clock. And I'm normally 8 o'clock Friday nights. I do a second live, and that will be jewelry again. And then this Saturday, I will be doing a bead sale on Zuli Bella Boutique's TikTok live. But if you follow mine, you'll get notified because I'm going live. And we're going to do bead sale on Saturday. Oh, well, you know what? Welcome in. I'm glad you found us. We are just a positive community of trying to keep everything about, you know, jewelry making. Yes, I talk a lot about my grandbaby. We call her Buttercup here, so you'll hear a lot about her. We talk about life, but we are just here to uplift each other and support each other. This isn't just my stuff here. There's a whole group of us. And, if you're someone that, if you haven't gone live yet, we will support you and try to get your numbers to get, help you get to the live. And then when you do go live, we will join you. So we are here to support each other. Just to let you know. So welcome in. And we teach all kinds of things. And so part of what I do is I teach a lot of the basics. Oh yeah. A lot of the basics, and then try to help you think about how can you make it your own? How can you create something that makes it a little bit different? Just thinking outside the box, and we can talk. And literally, it doesn't even have to always be here on the live. If you have a connection with someone, you guys can message back and forth. Yeah, and that's the thing, is it's all about us working together and seeing what we can do. and helping each other out. And I know I made that video yesterday for Tip Tuesday about giving credit. And that had to do mostly not with what you guys can take what I make, and I don't own it. I just teach it. So I'm not one that's going to be I came up with that design. The only thing that's really something that I came up with, because I saw part of it, but not all of it, and I changed it up and I made it my own, was my, and we've done the tutorial here, is the hex nut bead bracelet, or the hex nuts bracelet. That's the only thing that I take credit, that I say that's something I came up with. Otherwise, the techniques I'm teaching are not new. I would not expect credit. But if you go and say, I saw this picture and I want to recreate it, that's when you're taking that and having to say you need to give credit to someone. And I know in the comments on that video, someone said when they gave credit for their stuff, that person that they gave credit to was appreciative. And I know they are, because then what happens is remember, we want to be a positive community here. And when you do that, that works out perfectly. And that's where that comes from. And there are some techniques that people perfect it in a way and teach it. That type of thing, that's when you get into those that are like that. I can tell you I'm not. My hex nut is the only thing that I will take credit for. Because that took me a while to figure out how to get everything done. Yeah, but you know what? You did, I think, in Joya, in one of your videos, you said, I've been working with somebody to perfect this, I believe. Or maybe you said that in a message to me or whatever. But you actually, that's what we need to hear and do. Yep. So yeah. And that's literally what we need to do, is just, yeah, real hex nuts. They look like, they're right here. I'll show you. I did it in 2 different sizes of hex nuts. It is this bracelet. Show you there on YouTube. It is sideways. You can see the hex nuts. So, and this is a smaller size. I had to special order this size of hex nuts because I special ordered them in bulk. And then the larger size hex nuts is this one. Yep, and exactly. And this is the larger size of the hex nuts. So see, you can see it there. So yeah, maybe I need to bring it back again. So, and the reason why I use different size hex nuts for that is that I made it with the smaller ones to be more of the feminine size wrists and the larger size ones for masculine size wrists. So yeah, I will see about getting that on the schedule. I already got next week planned out, so it won't be next week. And we got to goal, and we do not have anybody on YouTube. Ah, I would have never thought to make rings with the nuts. No, now I got to go Google it. All right. So we are going to, over here on TikTok, I'm going to give you guys a number. Now go ahead when the counter gets down to 0 and put a number between 1 and 50 in the comments. Okay. And then let me pick out a jewelry piece. Oop. Okay, we got one necklace and we got one bag of bead soup. We got 2 correct. Oh, we got 5. We got lots of people. Chris K, you were in first. Patricia, Julie, She Lifts, and Steph also got it right. But Chris K, you get to pick here. Holy buckets, it's not letting me get out of there. There we go. So Chris, you get to decide between the glass pendant necklace with the heart crystal in the center. So that's the necklace. Or would you like bead soup? So there's the bead soup. That's the front side. And here is the back side. And I got to grab a piece of paper so I can write that down. Thanks, Rose, for the hashtags and getting us out there. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you guys want to enter hashtags in while we're doing it, that just brings more people in. So ours, okay, you want the bead soup. That just brings more people in so we can have bigger chat nights with lots of people. And so does the FYP. And I didn't do that because we've been on for a little bit. Oh, I had to think of the date because I write that on there now too. Got you down for the bead soup, Chris. You're very, very welcome. Thank you. Ah. There we are. Then we'll put this in there. And I need Buttercup to come to my house pretty soon to help me out with more. To make more bead soup. We got 10, 20, 30, 45, 47. These are pink. So things that are happening here for me, I will let you guys know. Tomorrow night, we are going to have tutorial night where we do the wire bracelets. Not the stretchy, but the wire. And I will do the tutorial both on YouTube and TikTok. And that way when we're done with the live, I can put it out on TikTok and you guys can rewatch it. And then Friday night, like I said earlier, 5 o'clock jewelry and 8 p.m. jewelry. Saturday at 9 a.m. we will do a bead sale. Okay, hold on. Let me... I gotta find some. Hold on. Do you know about what size it might be, Grammy? I know I have some here. Yes. Nope, they're not in that one. It'll probably be the last tray I pull out here. Oh, here we go. I got them. They're in the second to the last. Like this. And this one is a 10 millimeter. So we got a little one. It does not have any holes though. Those do not have holes. They come like that. And then, don't go there, go there. And then I have them like this. These are in my personal collection. And then I have some larger ones that are like this. I tried that and I sucked at it. Okay, I will see what I can find, Grammy. Did you want holes in them or no holes? Elizabeth, I'll try. How about that? I will try. I can tell you the list of what you're going to need for tomorrow night. Right now, if you guys would like. I'm putting away the trays and then I can concentrate on the list. Tomorrow night for the live, you will need crimp tubes, 2 millimeter sterling silver. My husband laughs at me because I can't do two things at once sometimes. And he just looks and he shakes his head. Okay. See, and I use the plain ones to have them as connectors between two pieces on my jewelry. I'd use them as a connector instead of with the holes, if that makes sense. And I don't put anything in the middle. We'll need the 2 millimeter crimp tube, sterling silver. You'll need bead wire, any type of toggle or closure that you would like to do on a bracelet. And you'll need the beads to make the bracelet. So it's really going to be supplies that you should probably have almost on hand. So the only thing you might need would be the crimp tubes and the wire. Okay, I will write these down. Oval. I'm like, what was the other one? I got circle and then I was thinking square and I'm like, what else? Oval. Okay, got that written down. For Stretch Magic, I use more times than not 0.8 millimeter Stretch Magic. Yep, the clear one is what I use. I don't use the color one very often. I used it on one bracelet. I don't use it very often. If you're using heavier beads, then I use the 1 millimeter. And if you have something that you're going to weave through the beads twice, then I use the 0.5. Okay, I will see what shapes I can get. I'll look for some. Okay, so and when we talk about, yep, you can, for 8 millimeter size beads, are they going to be, and it's 8 millimeter, is it going to be glass beads, acrylic beads, or gemstones? There's a reason why I'm asking that, because when you get into gemstones are normally heavier than your glass stones. Then I might even go with the 1 millimeter then, because you're getting into heavier beads. And especially when you get to 10 millimeter and up with stone, I use the 1 millimeter. And it's just because the beads are heavier and they stretch your Stretch Magic, and you have to restring it sooner. You're welcome. That's what we're here for. And if somebody else does something different, put it in our chat here, because it's not all about me. We're a whole group that all have ideas of how to do stuff. Okay, this one is not doing it for me. Alexa, next, please. Thank you. Hey, Sunrise Sky, I need to contact you. Are you going to be available after 9, after we get off here? Because I was going to message you and I didn't. Yep, okay. I will send you a message quick. And then we'll connect. All right. What other questions do you guys have? I think I have more orange than any other color in of these beads. Does anybody, when you wear long sleeves, have beads go up your sleeves when you're working on your stuff? Because I've had that. What the heck? I do not do Etsy anymore. I have my own website through Shopify. Jade, I don't know what DYKTMM is. Ah! You're funny. And the reason why I made the move away from Etsy was because I have too many products on there to make it, to justify staying on Etsy. I make all my jewelry is probably 95% of it is one of a kind. And when you get to a certain point, you know, you have the listing fee for 4 months on Etsy. At least that was what it was when I did it. And I got to the point with how many I had out there that it was more expensive to stay on Etsy than it was for me to create my website on Shopify. So I did make that change. And that's the reason why. Well, there is Miss Zuli. So those of you that I was talking about that will be live on Saturday on Zuli's TikTok, if you guys see Zuli Bella Boutiques that joined, if you guys can see her, if she wants to say hi, that's the one you want to follow for Saturday so that you guys can see the different individuals that are selling beads. There is 3 of us that are going to be selling. It's me at 9 a.m. my time, 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. sorry, Eastern, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then it goes, I go from 10 to 12 Eastern or 9 to 11 my time. I know you've been on a live, but we were moving furniture, so I couldn't do that. I heard of it. You guys are funny about the Muffin Man. And so then at would we be 12:15 Eastern, there will be Stella, and I don't know her entire business name. Excuse me, but she will be live from 12:15 to 2:15. And then at 2:30, we have Liz Bridgman. I believe that's how we pronounce her name. Liz, I just know her as Liz. She will be on at 2:30 to 4:30. And hopefully I got all those times right, Zuli. So there will be 3 of us selling anything to do with jewelry making. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, good. I got it right. So that's what we'll be on Zuli's. And then if we join Zuli's, that way then you will be on and you don't have to leave and go to each individual one. So if you join Zuli, you can stay all day and buy beads from different people. And just to let you guys know, all 3 of us are selling differently. So we will do it like how I do mine as how I'll present mine on Saturday. When Stella comes on, she will have how she sells. And when Liz comes on, she'll have how she can sell. And we each are going to invoice everybody separately. So if you buy from all three of us, you will have 3 different ways that you're going to have to pay. Because it's not like Zulie's like the collector of anything. It's we're representing our own businesses. Oh, Jade, you just cracked me up. So that's how we're going to do Saturday. And anybody who's watched mine, if anybody's watched mine, we do numbers and then you claim it in the chat by the number. And I honestly, I've watched Liz and people just say, I claim this. She just gives a description and they just talk in there. And I've not watched one of Stella's yet. I have watched a little bit of it, but I haven't figured out how she does it. So I will watch after hers. Because my husband has the long mail route, so I think I can be here for all day. I'm not going to get called away like I did last Saturday. So I'm excited. See if anybody else has beads that I just don't have that I have to have. My husband goes, do you really need more beads? He's like, look at your wall. And I'm like, yeah. He does mail on Saturdays only. He works Monday through Friday for the county now. And then Saturdays he delivers mail. One Saturday he does a short route, and the next Saturday he does a longer route. So he still does that. And it came down to the great old American way of his health insurance is cheaper through the post office. So he'll do that for a while. No, because then he would tell me to sell my trays. And I don't want to get rid of my trays. Okay, I have a lot more donuts, Miss Elizabeth. If you want some, we'll have more. So, yep. Because I ended up buying most of the donuts that they had in supply. And also their cabochons, too. Because what happens, yes. And I was tearing apart boxes in my living room trying to find my chain. I know they've delivered it. I just don't know which box it's in. I have small donuts and large donuts. Yep, we were doing all of that. But I don't know if I'm going to have donuts on Saturday. I have a great thing with my husband. I love him dearly, but he's a car collector. Oh, okay, yep. Hold on. I will have to, I have some over here. This is the beads from last night. Hold on. So, he collects cars. So we have this, if you can have more cars, I can have more beads. This is a larger donut. This is a 40 millimeter, I believe, size. Yep, 40 millimeters wide, 5 millimeters thick, and then this in the center is 8 millimeters. So that's a donut. And they can come in different sizes. Woohoo! We ran into that problem here. So when we were rearranging, because I took part of one of the kids' bedrooms, since they're all gone, it's our house. I took one of the kids' bedroom and put beads in that room. And then I have boxes in our living room. And he's like, dear Lord, you're taking over the whole house. And I said, as soon as you build an outbuilding for me, then I can move out. But where he wants to put the outbuilding, I have to walk through the mud to get through. And I don't want to walk through the mud. So I'm whiny about it. I'm like, can we put it near the house so I can just walk through the grass or something and not mud? And I really shouldn't say mud. It's the gravel driveway. Woohoo! Yeah, we can do stepping stones. And we also talked about pouring a concrete like sidewalk to go from there to that. Yeah, we talked about it with the accountant. If there's any way, shape, or form that it's attached to the house, there's different tax things to it. So we have to have it completely detached from the house. So I'm like, really? Oh. See, and I could not do a cam aunt out where you live, Elizabeth. I can't do, last time we went to the hills, I about had a panic attack because of the hills. Yep, I have to have it. Yep. And so we're looking at different things. We're looking at, do we want like a 4-wide garage, 2 stalls or 2 cars deep? Do we just do 2-stall garage, 4 deep, and then it'd have an upstairs? So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, then you would be good. I could do yours, Elizabeth. I cannot do hills. I need, because right now I'm in a 15 by 12 and it is not big enough. So, but he wants the garage to be 2 stalls deep. So it would be 2 car lengths. So that would be at least 20 feet one way. Yeah. So we're going to do a loft in there and then I would get the loft. That's what we're looking at. Cross everything that it works. Yep. And so I just need a room. I literally need a room. And I told him, do we need to have it lofted or could we just add on to the side of it? And he's like, it would actually cost more to go to the side. So we're just going to go up. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the cost of it is. You know, we'll get the quotes and then we'll go from there. And then I have sticker shock and he's like, just do it. We're complete opposites. I hate spending money. And he's just like, oh, it's no big deal. There we go. I would love that. If we would ever, we have this thing, my husband and I talk about, if we'd ever win the lottery, we would buy the acres around us so that we could have more outbuildings so he could have more cars. And then I could have a building for just me. And we would also pave because we live on a gravel road, and he would pave our gravel road to our house. So then we wouldn't have to drive on gravel anymore. So yes. Yep, you do. Aww. So yes, you have to have, and so like, we talked about, because you have to have all the permits and stuff, if we would put any, like water and stuff to that building, we would have to have so many more different permits that we probably wouldn't have like a bill or, any water or anything out to it. Yep, I know he was because of my husband. He loves that. Oh, there's 20, 40, 61. So yeah. So there's different codes, and we live out in the country, so there's different things, but you still have to like follow the things for the country. Okay, we have orange. 61. I'm just counting beads tonight, and I actually am going to get through counting actually the mixed beads and one other thing. So I got stuff done while I was talking with you guys. Yahoo! I actually have all of my beads organized by color and by, I was going to say color and by what it is. So like if it's glass or if it's gemstones, resin, wood, porcelain, pearls, glass. I separate my glass pearls from my glass. And acrylic. I think I got them all. Shells. So, yep. Hi, Ruby. Nope, we don't have that here. We actually, where we live at is on an underground, like, water level that's really high. So we don't want to go. It's really hard. It's the weirdest thing ever. So when we went to dig our house that we built here, it was really weird. The water just came whoop, up out of the ground. Holy buckets! I've been on for almost an hour. That is odd. So I just thought of Joya. You know how you got from Sour Rose the that you can do the focal? You can do a focal with one of these beads. Oh, Zuli, are you still on? I'm going to look here. She might not be. Yes, she is. Is she listening, though? It shows she's still on. I will have them up for sale sometime soon. Because I was going to ask Zuli, her friend wanted something like that, I was thinking. So I was going to ask her about it. Thanks, Rose. Yeah. And she's probably eating supper or something. Thank you, Karen, for the follow. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 59. Screamer name. Well, Ryan is trying to sleep, so I don't want to scream, or else I would. So, I don't know if you guys know, I have a bad back. I mean, that is just part of who I am. And so he hurt his back like recently, and so for him, he just went to bed early because his back hurt. He was actually in bed before I started the live, which is not like him. So I'm thinking hopefully he's asleep and he could get some sleep, because it was bugging him last night and he didn't get very much sleep. Or else I would shout. That's funny. So, and he normally doesn't have back problems. It's normally me. And then we were moving furniture tonight. He actually had his brother come over and help so that Okay. Did you want to ask me here, or did you want to message me? Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 62. Hey, purple had the most colors. And those of you that are new, okay, I was wondering. If it was me, I'm like, am I missing it? There's Zuli. Okay, Miss Zuli, I want to show you something. Yes, I was calling you. Is this the bead that your friend wanted? Got my nose itchy. It'll be here before you know it, Miss Nirvana. Okay, I got them in. What color did she want? I don't know the price yet. I have blue, purple, orange, pink, black, red, brown, and yellow. But I'm keeping some of them for a project I have, and what's left over is what I will sell. Just to let everybody know. So there's not going to be a ton of them, but I'll have some of them. Yes, I can see you now, Ruby. I don't know if I'll have those on. She liked the blue. Okay. Just, if you want to message me, Zuli, with how many she might want, and I can message you the price too. I don't know if I'll have them ready for Tuesday, or for Saturday. I'm sorry. I'll see. Right now I have about 15 items ready, but I got to find my chain. That's my biggest thing, is I got to find my chain. I've got 4, 5, 6, and 7 millimeter jump rings. I have 2 different bead caps. Or 3 different bead caps. I have 3 different sizes of head pin. Where do I get my energy from? I can't sit still. I don't have OCD, but I just cannot not be doing something. The only time that I really stop and not like doing something is before bed. I read for a little bit. I do read every day. Okay, 6 of them. And I do drink my Dr. Pepper. And then I was gonna say, but I literally cannot not just do something. My grandchild wears me out. I will tell you that, because she is like, woo, doo, 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 doo. She's like, she doesn't bounce, but she doesn't sit still very well. You guys are funny. But by the time we leave for our vacation, we will have a security. Sorry. It's in the works. You guys are cracking me up. So yeah, but I am tired. Nope, that won't be it, because my husband won't be able to do that. But I don't have very many cabochons. In my personal collection, I don't have very many cabochons. I have more of like the druzy cabochons that I use for the earrings and that type of thing. I don't have very many of the cabochons or donuts. I actually ended up getting and selling all of my personal donuts because I don't use them. So, and then, so yeah, I don't, it's what I have for you guys for sale. For sale. That's what I have for cabochons and donuts. And we hit second goal of the night. Woohoo! All right. We are going to do a number. let's do, all right, and now you guys go guess a number between 51 and 100. 51 and 100. And I'm going to grab the jewelry here. See what we have in here. We just did that one the other day. Let's see what else we can find that's in here. Did that one the other day. Ooh, we didn't do this one. Okay, we'll do that necklace. And we'll do this bead soup. And we'll see if somebody can get it. Okay, somebody got it. I'm going to go see who it is. Miss Jade is who got that one right. It was 86. So Miss Jade, you have your choice between this gemstone, and it's various gemstones that are faceted with glass in between them, necklace, or bead soup, and it's crackle beads, like your favorite. Good night, Azuli. Surprise. You want the necklace? I can give you the necklace. All right. Got you down for it. All right. Well, I am going to get going here tonight. I am going to go and see how Ryan's doing. We will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. and we're going to do wire bracelets with the crimp tubes and the beading wire. So we'll be doing that tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So hope I've had a long day because I had to get up early. Remember, when I have to go in the office, I have to get up early. Next week, I have to go to the office twice next week. And the week after that, I have to go 3 days. So I'll be tired little Carol in the next week and the week after. But you guys all have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central for the wire bracelet tutorial. See you then. Bye.